This episode taught me that, well, it didn't teach me because I already knew this, but this episode has just made me confirm that men are actually insane. Men are actually crazy because, Aiden, I'm sorry, what's actually going through that head of yours? What aren't you understanding, or what aren't you getting? Ellie doesn't want anything to do with you. What is going on in that brain? What That's what when you're dating people, you really need to be careful who you're actually interacting with, because people really be creating their own narratives in their head. So when actually people are going around saying, oh, this about you, or that about you, and then you're getting all these false stories coming back to you, and then you're wondering where's all of this information coming from. It's a real thing. People really do be creating their own narratives in their head. Aiden is a prime example of that, because what part of I don't want nothing to do with you, I don't want to be with you, this is dead, it's over, isn't he understanding? It's not making no flipping sense. And furthermore, before we actually get into this review, I need to address something. I've seen some people in my comment section saying, oh, can you please pronounce OP's name correctly? This, that, and the third. I was actually pronouncing Ope at the beginning. The man went on national TV and said his name is Opie. I'm going to respect his wishes and call him the name that he went on national TV to say. He shouldn't have watered down his name, and that's his business. That's got nothing to do with me. If you want to be mad at someone, and if you want to take it up with someone, take it up with the man that went on national TV and pronounce his name that way. Don't come in my comment section chatting shit. You'll get blocked. Respectfully, I'm not putting up with it. I already had people coming in there trying to be funny in the comment section. He's the one that went on national TV, and he's the one that wanted to water down his name or say his name is OP. So that's what I'm going to call him. I'm not going to call him something that he hasn't announced. Respectfully. Now that that's out the way, let's actually get into this review. I'm not gonna lie, OP was way too excited on this day, and you was giving desperate. It's one thing to get to know the bombshells. No one's saying that you can't get to know the bombshells. No one is saying that you can't explore. Yes, you and Angelista, you're a fake couple anyway. That's number one. Number two, yes, she said that she's happy for you to explore. You're happy for her to explore, but there's a way to go about it. You're desperate. The way that you was basically foaming out of the mouth for a kiss was actually disgusting, and it was icky to watch. So you've effed it for yourself. And like I said, when the next public vote comes, we're gonna vote you out. It's as simple as that. Because not only that, I'm so sorry. Who was OP feeling like in this episode? Who was he actually feeling like? Because he told Robin to F off or shut the F up, something like that. First of all, you don't speak to women like that. You don't speak to anybody like that. But especially, you don't speak to a woman like that. Have you lost your mind? I don't know if it's because you do the theater thing, and that maybe that's how you speak to your theater friends. I don't know how that rocks over there, but you don't speak to people like that. You don't tell people F off, or you're in the wrong. So how in God's given name are you now telling someone to F off? Are you feeling okay in your head? Is everything all right? Are you okay? Have you lost your marbles? You lot can never put me in these type of predicaments, because I will shut this shit down so quick. Because who's man chatting to about shut the F up? Who you chatting to? You're the one that's in the wrong. She's correcting you. She's backing her friend, making even though I think Robin does a bit too much, but that's a separate conversation. That's a separate conversation. Yeah. At the end of the day, you was in the wrong. You was making yourself, and you showed yourself up on the screen. Now you want to. I don't understand what it is you were trying to do. Now you're trying to not play victim. What's the word? You're trying to be wrong and strong. That's it. Angelisa wasn't in the mood to chat to you because she felt embarrassed by what she watched. Then you're saying, oh, just chat to me. Just chat to me. It's not on your timing. Like, it's actually not on your timing. You effed up. She will chat to you when she's ready. Who you actually feeling like? Aiden, you are actually another one that's actually getting on my nerves. Leave Ellie alone. Ellie doesn't want nothing to do with you. Leave her alone. You're saying, oh, you feel like what was it that he said? Oh, you feel like, oh, there's a sandwich, or you feel like she's enjoying this and she's doing this deliberately. She told you she doesn't want nothing to do with you. What narrative? Where have you got this from? This is what I'm saying. I'm saying you got to really be careful, because people really become. You see how we went on those dates and said, oh, he's got a situation with Ellie. Ellie's out of the equation. It's just you and Yasmin. So why is Ellie's name still in your beef suckers? I don't understand. Yasmin was saying, oh, she was embarrassed. She felt embarrassed, this, that, and the third. But you know what? With all due respect, Yasmin was saying this. I said, you know what? In 2 seconds, she's going to be hugging and kissing him. And what exactly happened? When it was bedtime, They were sleeping together in the bed, hugging and doing all of that good stuff. And she was like, oh, don't mug me off. You see how OP went to sleep downstairs by himself? You see that? I can't remember if Lorenzo went to sleep by himself as well. I can't exactly remember. Angelisa wasn't putting up with it. Yasmin, this man, you'll end up... Yasmin, you see you? You'll end up in tears, you know. When you see that man breaks your heart, I'm not here to save you. You're seeing the signs from early. You're seeing the red flags from early. But you're not taking heed on what's to come. Because remember, Casa more still has to come. Your heart will... is Yasmin going to be Casa's victim this year, or... Is she going to be the victim for Casa this year? Because it's surprising to me how some of you women allow these men to disrespect you in 4K in front of your face. And you just say, you know what? Oh, don't do this. Don't embarrass me. You're not telling off a child. These are grown men. Can we actually all wake up? Let's wake it up. These are grown ass men we're talking about. Men that's 20. Some of them almost pushing 30. You know? Like, let's wake it up. These are grown men. These are not kids we're dealing with. There's younger children. There's my nieces and my nephews that behave better than some of these men. Come on, they're putting you to shame. Yes, I'm irritated. This episode irritated me because these men are just annoying. They're actually annoying, and I can't believe on week bloody 2, at the start of week bloody 2, I'm feeling this amped up. Oh my goodness gracious me! And it's only week 2. What's more to come? Flipping hell. Lorenzo's not understanding why Jasmine is upset. And again, this is also you not reading the room, Lorenzo. It's not a matter of, yes, we know the date that you was on with, was it, which one? Who was he on the date with? I can't remember who it was, but he was on the date with one of them, right? And he's saying the date is for him to get to know the woman, the ladies. Absolutely, you're 100% correct. But you at least say, oh, how's it going with Jasmine? It's going really well with Jasmine. We're in a really good place. Or, you know what? Me and Jasmine, we're going well, but, you know, she feels like maybe I'm not pulling my weight a little or something. You didn't give nothing. That's why Jasmine is upset. But Lorenzo is not understanding why Jasmine is upset. You know, when a man can't, isn't emotionally intelligent, that to me is a ick. That to me is a red flag. If you can't read the room or you can't understand why I'm upset with you, or I'm trying to explain to you why I'm upset and you're still not understanding, I beg you leave me alone and come out my face. Come out my face. Because I'm not going to keep explaining to you 2 and 3 times. What do you think I am, a parrot to be repeating myself? No, you're grown. Try and understand what I'm saying. Come on. I am happy for Sam. Sam seems to be getting a bit more screen time, and this is what I wanted, because I was saying if Sam don't get no screen time or any more screen time, he respectfully needs to go home because he's not doing anything. But it seems like he's getting to know Victoria, and he's getting to know these bombshells as well, which is great for him. Ellie wanted to have a chat with Yasmin and Aiden, and basically to clear the air and make it extra crystal clear that there is nothing between Ellie and Aiden. And Aiden said he took the wrong end of the stick. Okay, cool. Leave it now. That is it. I don't want to hear about this thing. He's still saying to Yasmin, oh, she's loving this. She's not loving nothing. You're making up this thing in your head. You actually need to let it go. Like, Aiden, respectfully, you need to let it go. Lorenzo actually makes me laugh because not him talking to Priya and trying to book in a kiss. This is not, you're not calling up your barber to book a haircut, you know? Lorenzo makes me laugh. I'm not gonna lie, Lorenzo, the way how he's so nonchalant is funny, you know? Because he's funny without him realizing he's funny, and that's what makes him even more funny. I'm gonna have to book in a kiss or whatever. He said, you're not booking in our appointment at the hairdressers. Come on, Lorenzo. When Victoria was coming over to pull OP's like, oh, please don't pull me, not now. Why are you pretending like you don't want her to pull you? You know damn well you wanted to pull you. You was foaming at the mouth the night before on the date, begging for a kiss. Let's not pretend like you don't want her to pull you. What are we saying? And then lastly, Priya and Lorenzo go to the secret garden and they're having a conversation and they end up kissing. So yes, and Lorenzo, I'm seeing more personality from Lorenzo around Priya. Clock it. I'm seeing a lot more personality. But anyway, guys, let's go to the comment section.